Welcome back to Railroads Online. I'm River, and I got lucky. I don't know if it's lucky, but I just, the only thing I did since the last episode where we ended up after building the bridge, so we were, just kind of to the right, maybe the south of where the iron ore mine, right in between the south and the coal mine. Wait, I'm sorry, right south of the iron mine, but north of the coal mine. There's a little bit of a ledge right there, and I ran all the way down, and all I did, and it's really ugly, was just lay down the roadbed so that we could start working on that. And I came out right here, right by the thing. So I'm surprised I didn't come out that way. I was trying to stay a little bit in the middle of that area the whole way down, trying to miss the mountains, trying to go a little bit straight enough. But I think that, one way or the other, we could get a switch in here. Probably end up being over this way a little bit more, though I kind of, in some ways, it's not the best place. I think we might be better off maybe coming straighter up this hill. I don't want to break the line until we're ready to go. Let me just at least get a. We'll see what this is a pretty steep part of the hill. Yeah, we're at 8. So if we brought it over, yeah, that's really not too bad, is it? Right, bring it over kind of straight, and then let's go back to level. I can't really. Yeah, see, the problem is, the biggest problem we have right here is that this is a pretty darn sharp turn. I mean, it's not killer, but we probably. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that's doing anything but maybe swinging this whole thing even wider. Or do we put the switch? Yes, I really don't want to necessarily put it on this hill. Maybe that's why they had that spot over there. What if it'll make this trip longer, but oops, I'm hitting shift. Really want to. Yeah, see, even that's a 5 gradient there, which is. But if we came out like that far straight, maybe the thing we would do. Yeah, see, that's even getting steeper. I don't want to. I was going to say we could put a switch right here that could then go back off that way, or do we? Boy, there's a lot of decisions. Yeah, I think I'm kind of liking this. The problem is it's not. Yeah, maybe we just steer it a little bit more, a little bit in between the two. All right, come off of. Yeah, this straight section. I wonder if this is right where we put the switch. There is a straight section. Can put it in right now. Why not, right? Straight enough, long enough? I don't know. We can make it work. Delete that one too. All right, so I guess we would make. What happens if we just attach it? 9 times out of 10, you just attach it. It doesn't do what you want. At least we didn't delete the roadbed that time. All right, so I need to make sure. Yeah, see, that's not really going to work. And we're starting to get into that turn. So the only way this is going to work is if it comes straight out of this one. Right? I mean, I don't think there's a reason that couldn't swing just a little bit wider right there. Let's repair this line up before we go too far. Turn around and see how that looks. Like it was there the whole time. Then this. Do we want to do constant grade? Yeah, maybe for a little bit we'll do constant grade right up this. We'll stick that off. So we're going to have to go up to like an 8. Yeah. All right, I'll start turning this one. Can't really see. Oh, look at that. That might... That's not going to work, but I want to... Yeah, you know what? That might not be so bad, huh? Probably have to redo this turn. It's actually going to make this turn a little bit friendlier. And we could do a nice transition here. Let me go back and delete some of the previous stuff. Careful, I don't want to delete the new stuff. All right, then we should be able to delete that spot. No, that's not really. Well, let's go from the other side. We can get it. Get it a little easier, I hope. All right, try to get right in the middle. Stuck. Get rid of some trees now that we have some money. We don't have to work in between the trees every single time. Yeah, was I a little bit too abrupt, or is that pretty nice? I think I can. Let's delete this one. Oops, little hidden guy. Yeah, I think if I just attach these two up, make them look somewhat okay. I could almost put the switch right there. But this won't be bad, I don't think. It's a little bit long, but we can run that other guy around there. Hopefully we can stick to the same 8 grade. But it's going to take us a day and a half to... And by that I mean a lot of hours to get this thing built. Yeah, so the question is, do we try to put that switch... Nah, I think that's just too tight. Even though there is a little straight section there, that's really not long enough to... And we might end up doing that. We'll swing this other one a little bit wide so we can fiddle with this one and get it to be... I don't want to... Or do we run them parallel to each other? Yeah, you know what? Why don't we run them parallel? That might look better. So let's see what happens if we try to run this one. See if it works out nice. Oop. You know, I'm thinking like, should we just keep swinging it wider? Try to go as wide as I can with my... That's definitely getting... That's too sharp. All right, did I... I don't know. Yeah, it's right there. I just, what I need is a little bit more. I needed a little bit more gravel, I think, like starting here. It's hard to tell where. And then this is a problem that it only lets you go so far, like, and then it, like you have, or I mean, you have to go a certain distance before you can. It's not going to be perfect. Let's try that. Swing it that much wider. And this is why I didn't want to put down that other track until we... Look at how it tilted. Do you guys know why it might do that? I saw somebody else asking. I mean, I think that's great that it does, but I don't know how to make it tilt. Is it tilting because we were on too tight a turn? Yeah, I think this will be a lot better. And as we've learned from the past, it's definitely better to take your time and get it right. This is not a game about rushing the railroad tracks anyway. I think I may just try to keep it sort of right in the center of this second rail bed. See what that ends up. Looking like. Yeah, look at that. Definitely, I think it seems like it tilted it here. I don't know. A little bit of a hump right there. Guess that'll be okay. All right, let's look at it from the side. Oops, if we can. Yeah. Oh, the trees. All right, let's yeah, I think that, well, let's just get rid of that. We don't need it. It'll just confuse us. And I'll leave that extra gravel there. I don't think it looks bad. Boy, that switch is kind of far down here, isn't it? I think I could move it up the hill a bit. I do. All right, let's not go too far, but yeah, I think that's fine. There'll be a straight section coming out of this. It's a shame you can't tell it which way you want to attach. That's it. These things are just long. See, and then I can even just delete this. And we'll re-put this guy back in. Right. I'll have to do this one too. I don't know if this one's as perfect looking. Yeah, let's do it. Got to swing it just a little bit further. Yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, we could do constant grade. You know what? Can I start from right here? I think that'll look pretty good. And do we keep it sort of parallel? Or that's not parallel, but you know what I mean, like next to it? I guess it is. No, I don't think it's considered parallel when you're... All right, so now Let's see where we're. That's good enough. So we got up a little bit. No, or did we? No, it's pretty close to the same. So this one's just a little different because I did that variable grade. But that's okay. I think we could live with that. And then, yeah, I don't want to go from. Where are we looking? Yeah, we definitely still need to go up, but I'm thinking let's demolish like one more section there. And then do a little bit of a transition from 8. You know, we can knock it down to 5 for a few feet. Yeah, that probably looks a little bit better. Yeah, see, and then we'll knock it down. Oop. What is this? Yeah, close. I don't even know what I hit there. Don't worry about my ping too much because I'm just me. All right, so we're going to take it down to a 2. And how about a 1? Now we should probably turn it out this way. Let's make it even and just see. I think that's fine. No, I don't like that. That's no reason to swing it quite back that much. That one's fine, I think. And then we'll, even this one, I think I'll make it straight from this point. Can we go, how about a 6? And then a 5. Yeah, well, okay, I can see the path right out that way. And then a 3. No, we'll stick with a 3 for a minute. Oh, constant grade. Oh, geez, I didn't want constant grade. Gosh darn it. Thought I was. Yeah, there's probably some stuff you can't even see down in here. Buried permanently in the earth. Let's get rid of some trees while we're. Step 1. Alright, variable grade. What do we start with? A 5. That sort of explains why I was having, I was questioning a little bit. Yeah, head right out this way. Maybe turn it this way. Now, I think where we're at with this one is pretty good. See if we can start doing. Let me stop here. Now I want to go back. Well, let's take a look at what we got there. I don't want to lean to the right. Let's just go back and. Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, do we fill in that gap a little bit or just leave it? Maybe eventually we'll worry about it once we. You know the problem's going to be. Well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Doing this switch, it's not going to be the best place you ever saw. Have to stop and get out. Plus, it's going to be like right around that turn too, so it's going to be hard to see. Okay, well, we'll make it challenging on ourselves. You can already see the derailments happening. So I'm wondering, the last time we did this, I just ran a bunch of. Yeah, I think I just ran a bunch of the road bed, and then we went from there. I just sort of wanted to make sure that looked good coming up this hill, since that's, in a sense, yeah, I'm stuck in the trees. All right, so I guess we can delete some of this as we go, and we'll just start working our way up. I think it is better to just go up there doing the road bed, because it's, if we decide to change it or if we make a mistake, it is an awful lot to correct. And I really could have probably done a better job coming down, but I didn't. I don't know that I did that great a job, and I think we're better off just improving it as we go, right? All right, let's do that, and then yeah, let's see what our next obstacle up ahead is, and see if I did it well or not. Like, do we came around, I came around this turn. Off to the right is a hill, so I just want to see, can we cut it over this way, or are we better off where I was? See what I mean? I think we could cut it over this way. Let's see where we're at on the map. Yeah, I think right up through here. Yep, let's do this. So we're gonna, yeah, I think I'll try constant grade. That didn't seem too bad, right? Well, I don't know. Let's get it up in the air. At least a little tiny bit, like that. And we'll do a constant grade, and we'll just try to go as straight. What am I stuck on? A combination of that tree and. All right, so we're going to try to take it, even if we. Yeah, let's see what happens if we just skim this. I don't want to go too much lower. All right, what does that look like if we turn around? Oh yeah, that's. Well, let's just see what it looks like when we get further. That's as far as we can go. Let's see, are we placing? Yeah, let's try right this way. And I'll just try to go as straight as I can. We got a new. You know what? I didn't want to do that. Because we're going to get into the ground if I. Right? I want to keep it at least like that. So we will have to change the. Let's do this, and we'll try to do another constant grade. It's kind of tricky. It's like rolling hills. I don't want to waste 10 tons of stuff. All right, am I still going? Reasonably straight? I think so. All right, this is where the constant grade comes in nice, because we can. Yeah, look, that's right where we. Yeah, that's almost like I planned it. Can I do a? Yeah, look at that. That's Other than that tree being right in my way, which you could have guessed. That tree needs to go in the worst way. I don't want to cut every tree down in the world, but I do want to do enough that we can at least not do the drunken sailor thing like I like to do, where we weave all over. I don't mind a turn or two in the thing, but when I start doing this, till I cut the trees down. It's hard to see if you're bobbing and weaving. Come on, tree, let go. And I'm reasonably certain this will, like I just did run down here. I know you guys haven't seen it. So at least it's one of the reasons I'm trying to slow down recording episodes and I can't stop myself. This episode's going to be out, in like almost 2 weeks, just because I'm so far ahead. And I really I do want to keep to one a day, because I will eventually run out of steam and life will happen, and I'll have days that I can't record, and my momentum just for video games will slow down a bit at times, because I need real life stuff. I have to get ready for plowing. There we go. Alright, so let's demolish that and look back and see if that looks, yeah, that looks pretty nice. Kind of a flat spot here. It's a little bit high up, but it does make it a nice smooth thing. Yeah, I do wish that there was a, yeah, I think I can live with that. It's probably not quite as straight, but I might just run the track straight and then come back later on. I think sometimes it's easier just to delete the tracks out, delete the gravel from underneath the tracks, and then just hit the middle of the track with the gravel, right? Like once you get the track nice and straight. We got like, is there another one down there? No. All right, so like once, like say this isn't perfectly straight, but then you make your track better. I'm gonna get rid of this tree too. And the track is like dead straight. Well, delete all this gravel and then just follow the track with the gravel as you go up. And you can get it like nice and centered after the fact. My other road's back again. Let's get rid of it. All right, there it is up there. All right, so we should probably scout ahead again. Do we want to, because this is the edge of that hill, so do we want to come back up? Yeah, I think we should come back up and meet this guy. I don't know that we need to be that high in the air, and then just come around this turn. Yeah, and then it's just a straight shot, as straight as we can make it. I really wish we could point on this. This is kind of like a wider area that we're facing, so if we just go straight over to that next jut out of the mountain. All right, so let's see. So the only real thing here will be how straight did I, well, not just straight, but the height. It's like undulating up and down, so it's not the perfect place to build a railroad necessarily. Constant grade? Yeah, why not go for constant grade? I think we're going to be, yeah, I think I'll stay to this side a little bit more. And that's the question. So we're pretty level there. Let's, I think it'd be, since we are going up a mountain, let's just see if 2 does a nice job for us. 3. 4. Yeah, I think I go straight at this point. Let's just see. I really want to be more like that. Get rid of some of the old. Yeah, that's getting to be a lot of gravel. That's what I'm talking about with the, what is that? All right, so we're just turning around that turn. Let's do a little variable grade here. Just match as best we can. Pretty good. Yeah, it's quite a bit of gravel. Let's just see what it looks like if I go straight from here. We'll do a constant grade. What was this grade? 5? I don't know. Yeah, that's way too much. I want to change that, unfortunately. That was just getting to be way too much. Then maybe we head straighter. Yeah, look at how big that mound is. I don't think it needed to be quite that big to. And that's the sort of realism versus. Yeah, look at that. So we're building a. It's like the Great Pyramid of Giza from the side here, you know. There's no way you would haul that much gravel up for that many miles worth of track. We'll try this again. Maybe we go with the variable grade. That is what I'm used to using. Just try to be a little more careful with it. All right, now are we going right? No, I think we want to come. Kind of keep it close to there, but let's see, are we straight this way? Can't really. I wonder, can we do this? Yeah, no, we're. It's just so goofy moving around in this mode. And then the thing doesn't move. Yeah, let's get out of this. Need to work on third person there. Yeah, let me reline myself up. Yeah, so we're kind of cutting this corner a little bit extra, I guess. Right, that's a climbing at a 2. Yeah, see, that's where I run into trouble every time. So and then I ended up coming down. So let's climb it a little bit more right through here. Yeah, I think what I might do with this episode is I'm just going to keep on recording. Right, and then do a part 2. Yeah, let's start a little bit further back. Do a 2. Do a 3. Do a 4. Let's see, are we pointing? Pointing in the right direction. Yeah, I would say can't really see the forest through the trees, but yeah, and that's click there, and then we'll that's a 6. Is that acceptable? Let's go cut a few more trees down. We'll have half the forest cut down, but that's all right. We can make decent money. We got up on the side of this hill too, didn't we? As long as we didn't. Yeah, I think actually we skirted it. Yeah, that's a little bit sharp right there. All right, come around this bend. Yeah, that's we can soften it a bit if we need to around that hill. Yeah, it's just a fairly good hill climb. Capped out with a little extra 6%er. I think I like the way it looks, even if it's not the best. And are we facing? Yeah, I mean, I might want to take it a little bit further, tiny bit further to the left. Hopefully. No, you know what? I'm going to do constant. Just have to. Yeah, the problem is I don't really know exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to end up getting too high here, isn't it? See, we got the hill right on our right, so we're going to skirt that, I guess. Or I'm sorry, on our left. Ah, what did I do? Oh, I lowered it. Right? No. Raised it. Let's see what it looks like. I think I'm going to end it like right here. Right there. We'll start over with another. Might as well do the constant grade, though I'm not sure. All right, so we're just going to have to miss that. Oops. See what level does for us if we hit the right buttons. I can kind of tell off to the right that hill drops off. Right, so we're at a 3 to get over that. Yeah, I think we're going to kind of miss it. Problem is it gets spun around if you don't spin back at exactly 180. Then your railroad doesn't end up straight. See what I mean? Like we're Ooh, come on, straight. Let me go back a little bit. Here. All right, see, we're definitely not, I don't think we're that straight, but that's kind of okay. We can come back and straighten it out a little bit. But I wanted to set a new grade just in case. Maybe we'll keep it to this side so it doesn't get too far down that hill. Now that other one probably does come really close to the hill, so, but I don't know that it's straight either. 3 grade. Let's try 2.5. Oop. 2 3/4. Oh, there, is that the turn? Yeah, I see the hill. Yeah, so we'll. No, that's. There you go. So let's run back and delete the old one, which is definitely. Then we'll come back up and we'll cut trees so we can see how not straight it is. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, of course, but it will help make it look nice in the long run. Again, it would be nice if they, I guess this is your tool for laying things out, isn't it? Yeah, see, that's getting awful steep there. Is that too cheaty on the gravel? You can certainly delete from a long distance. It definitely took a lot of the humps out. Right, like this could probably be lowered, and I think there's not going to be any real cure for having to cut trees. Let's see what it actually looks like. All right, so we come out of that turn, which is wrapping around that hill right there. And then we'll come. Yeah, see, we could definitely go straighter right here. Starting right about there. Yeah, I want to straighten that out. Let's go constant grade. We'll see if we can't lower it a little bit too to just skim this. Not really. Not unless I do that, and then let's see if we can get away with making the next one, next section, not so steep for a while. Yeah, look, that's even more. Nah, we're right back to a 3. Unless I guess I could try to get away with a 2. Not really. Runs it right into the ground. Oops. Try 2.5. Not like we couldn't build the railroad at some point. Yeah. We'd come back right into it, right about there, and see what that. Yeah, that definitely didn't look. Part of that definitely didn't look straight, did it? Let's see if it's. I guess we'll have to cut some trees. Boy, there's a lot of trees in the world. Ooh. Definitely a turn here, which, again, we're allowed to have turns. We didn't need to be swinging all the way out over there, though. And this is definitely tending to turn a little tiny bit to the right. I don't know if we want that or not. This is definitely getting kind of steep, or but I guess they do have to make railroads kind of straight too, don't you? Let's get rid of. I forgot to cut trees. Got the tool out and everything, and we're worried about the height of the gravel. There's my road, and way ahead. I don't like that last little turn there. Right, now is this. Let's just go up ahead and see what this is doing. See where that hill is, Yeah, now I definitely think we could straighten that. Straighten that out, just make it straighter. Yeah. Let's just come right off of. We want this steep. Yeah, I guess this is a bit of a ravine right there. All right, so I'm gonna come like right off of here. Do wish you could turn keep a really straight section that was even longer, but I guess. All right, I think that's it right up ahead. Yeah, going to be another turn in it though. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll come back and let's delete that. Too many of these things, they just get really confusing. Oh, geez, we deleted more than I think I wanted to, but All right, maybe that'll straighten it out a little better anyhow. All right, is that? It's not perfect. So how's that looking down that way? A little bit crooked, huh? Like I said, we can come back later on, and as long as it's close enough, and we'll straighten the track out, and then we could always improve it, you know, like afterwards, after the track is laid. I don't see it. Don't see the next section of stuff to delete. Maybe it's already gone. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's a heck of a thing there, isn't it? All right, let's get rid of that. Did I just delete? I don't know. I have no idea what I just did there, but did I delete the part I wanted? All right, so we have to fill in this big gap. Yeah, that's a heck of a hill that they put right there, didn't they? Hmm. Really need to be that steep? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Okay. Well. All right, so we made it up to, yep, so they'll have to have a turn here, which this is, now we're sort of going straight. This is getting awful. I guess I should go scout ahead to see what's, we're way up in the air. Yeah, see, it's sort of a, do we want to even just do a bridge across there? I think that might look better. I mean, it's not really like a river, but wouldn't be unheard of, I don't think, to have a bridge in a situation like that. Can we do a steel bridge? I never haven't done a steel bridge. Well, can we only do little sections of steel bridges? Oh, yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, that's different. No wonder I went with the other one. I can't really see. Yeah, that's tough. Guess, is it constant grade? I hope. Let's see if we did it take. We should be able to curve it. So is it constant grade? Yes. Okay, good. That's oops. What happened? All right. Are you not? Why are you not giving me more? There you go. So you didn't like to be in the ground. Now why are you not giving me more? I'm in the tree. Okay. I want to go down a little bit. Okay. All right. Can I get on the bridge? There you go. That's not too bad, is it? I'm assuming that this is even the way we want to go. Exactly. I think it looks better than the 15 million tons of gravel. We might redo it, but let's demolish that, and then we'll make this match up better. Are you going to be? Yeah, you're going to be finicky. Oh, did I lose my helper?